So we have I've healed. So somebody has healed from a situation. This could be a cycle that has ended out, or this person healed from abandonment issues. We have Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius. Now, this is someone that's in love with you. They could have acted very immature in the past, but it's because they dealt with abandonment issues. So they needed to heal from whatever these issues were. And they could have like ran from the connection. Or they hid their emotions. This is someone who has been dreaming about you. You have somebody who wants to be you, Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius. This person or whoever wants to be you could be a Sagittarius. Now, they could have had a dream about somebody. They could have gotten confirmation through a dream about someone who has been like secretly competing with you, trying to copy you. This could be an ex, somebody that they're no longer attached to. Yeah, they feel like they were confused at this time in a toxic cycle. Maybe they didn't see this in the past, like when they were attached to this ex. They could have stayed attached to this person because they were dealing with some type of abandonment issues. And they knew this is someone that was not the person for them, not the person that they want to be in a connection with, but they could have stayed attached to them because they were in a very confused mindset. And somebody was trying to keep them confused because they were trying to like pass their self off as you. Now, whoever this ex is, this is someone who teamed up with one of this person's family members. And this could be how they found out about you. If they've confided in a family member about how they feel about you, and they were no longer attached to this ex, the family member told them about you, and they started studying you. They started copying you, trying to secretly compete with you. And this could have been to get this person back in a connection with them. It's like two people teamed up to create blockages to keep that person blocked off. Once this family member educated this ex about who you were, they could have started like stalking you online or something like that, or yeah, they felt like they would be able to, keep this person confused. Now, this is someone who could have found out something was destined to, take place between you and this person. This could be a destined partnership, but they wanted them to be confused about it. It's like as soon as they found out about you, they started researching. This could be someone that gets tarot card readings. They could do tarot card readings or something like that. This ex. And they started, trying to read your energy, and they, could have found out that way as well that this person was in love with you. It's like this is someone who wanted to look like you, act like you, talk like you, do whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, this is someone that's very childish. It's like this is someone who does not feel good about themselves. They don't want to be who they are. And instead of fixing whatever it is that is going on with them, they wanted to be you. This is someone that carries low self-esteem. Yeah, it's like they know that this person is in love with you, and they felt like being you would make this person be in love with them. They would want to hold on to a connection that they ended out. Yeah, and they would be able to hold them up with the Two of Wands. You have the Magician and the Seven of Cups. This could be someone that placed some type of love spell over them. They were desperately trying to hold on to them with the Four of Pentacles. And this could have been like a lustful connection. This is definitely somebody that they were in a relationship with, but this person could have been like stepping outside of the relationship, sleeping with other people, having one night stands. This is someone that was not willing to commit, but they wanted to keep this person that's in love with you in a relationship with them. They wanted them to feel like they have a relationship. They could build a stable foundation or have a stable foundation with them. But this person is off into like spell work. This was complete trickery, manipulation, and confusion. Yeah. And now this person is someone that they're in the Five of Pentacles. So they could be in the energy where they don't have anywhere to go. They could have been just sleeping with whoever the person is that's in love with you or in a connection with them to have a stable foundation, like somewhere to live, somewhere to be. Yeah, it's like as soon as they start trying to play in your energy, that got blocked off and they're in the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said something. Somebody called judgment on this person. Somebody exposed this person for this spell work. And this could be you or somebody else enlightened the person that's in love with you about somebody that they were sleeping with or in some type of, situationship with. Yeah. This person got exposed. So this could be you with the Lovers being here. You could have exposed the person that was secretly competing with you. Now, whatever you said about this person, the person that's in love with you, they didn't tell them. It's like they could have said something to a family member, and they didn't know that this family member educated this ex. And this person felt like they could get behind the scenes and create a lot of confusion, trick this person, manipulate this person, get this person back in a very immature energy, a confused energy, a lustful energy. But this all backfired. A cycle ended out. And whoever this copycat energy is, they feel defeated. Because it's like you were protected from whatever it is that they were trying to do. And the person that's in love with you, it's like they have cleansed their self. They've healed their self. They've guarded their self from whoever this person is. Yeah. At a time where they were trying to like slow this person down from coming towards you, they also found out that this is definitely a destined partnership. They feel like you came out on top. They can't compare to you. They've wasted a lot of time. And they've like sabotaged their self. Yeah, nobody compares to you. So no matter how hard they tried to try to secretly copy you, study you, try to pull your energy, get readings on you, clone you or cloak you, it didn't work. This is sad. And this is how the person that's in love with you feel. They feel like no matter how many people they have met, there's nobody that compares to you. Yeah, this is somebody that thought they would play some type of game and this would get the person that's in love with you attention, but it just did not work. Yeah, this is your twin. So they found out that you're that person's twin flame. And they could have started researching the twin flame journey. And they felt like if they could act like you, talk like you, look like you, they could pull that person back into a confused cycle. They would get that person to believe that they're their twin flame. And this would keep whoever your twin is lost. This is a strong spiritual connection between you and your twin. Because the more and more this ex played with this magic, your twin felt lost without you, not this person. And it has helped them to heal the abandonment issues that could have had them acting very immature in the past and very disconnected. Yeah, they feel like you and them belong together. But they were afraid to truly open up to you. This is someone who just did not know how to show any emotion or express their emotions. This is something that they still needed to work on. So when they ghosted you, they didn't want to walk away from you, but they felt like at that time it was the best thing that they could do. And they felt like eventually you and them would reconnect again. Yeah, this is someone who wants you bad. Yeah, so some this is crazy. Like whoever this ex is, they were working overtime to try to be you, try to keep whoever your twin is confused. They did something, or they could have like this family member was a part of a major, played a major role in the confusion as well. Because this card says, is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Please tell me it isn't. So they could have heard that you were dating someone or something like that. But it's like with missing you popping out in the reverse, this ex felt like they could stop your twin from thinking about you, missing you, dreaming about you. And it's like while they were in the energy of trying to be you and using this spell work, they exposed themselves playing in you and your twin's energy because your twin started dreaming about this person acting like you. And these dreams were confirmation, or a certain dream was confirmation um that they needed to complete this cycle with this ex. Like a family member could have been trying to convince them to go back towards your ex. And it just didn't work. And these readings that this ex was getting, they're upset because your twin is not missing them. They're not thinking about them. They're not attracted to them as they're trying to be you. I'm so done. Yeah. And it's like if somebody told them a lie because they felt like your twin would stop thinking about you, this would change the way that they view you or how they feel about you. They got pissed, and this could have made them like obsessed over you. Because whoever your twin is, they feel like you're theirs. They want the world to know that you're theirs. Yeah, this is someone who have been daydreaming about a future with you. They want to grow old with you. This is someone who wants to have a family or kids or a child with you. Yeah. This obsessed card, it says, I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. So when they're out and about, they're looking around, hoping to run into you, or in their mind, they're thinking like, hey, I might run into my twin today. This is the type of whoever your twin is, and this could be either you or your twin. They could be sitting up talking to a person or watching something or, at a gathering, and they're like off into space thinking about you. They're smiling, they're laughing, and different things. It's like they're daydreaming. And people could be catching on to this. And they don't know that they're up in their head about you. You're putting a smile on this person's face, even though you and them are not attached to each other physically. And if they know that you're their twin, this has helped them. This has given them hope. Yeah, you have twin flame and heart with the key. This is someone who wants to open their heart to you. The feelings that they have for you, this was unexpected. It's like they've hid how they felt for a long time, but at the time that they ghosted you, it was a shift. It's like they've completely went through a transformation. They've healed these abandonment issues, and they've emotionally matured. It was time for them to heal. It was time for them to end out a cycle, with clock being here. Yeah, they went through a complete transformation. And this could have shot this ex trying to secretly compete with you, and all of the things that they were doing behind the scenes. This shocked whoever your twin is. Because this is someone that they didn't think would be in this type of energy. They didn't think that they would be this desperate to want to be you. Yeah, you have moving on with both being here. And then you have twin flames. Yeah, they've completely like blocked that person off. They're not dealing with that person. If they're trying to call and reach out to them, they don't want anything to do with this karmic partner. They've definitely realized they were in a karmic relationship, and they've healed from whatever it is that led them to this karmic partner. They learned that they have to set boundaries. So they're avoiding this person because they know that this person is pissed. No matter whatever they did to try to make you look bad or stop your twin from thinking about you a certain way, trying to be you, it just did not work. It helped your twin to see the truth with the sword and the rose. And it has helped them to heal and free themselves from a karmic relationship, with healing heart being here. This made them more and more interested in you with sunglasses and I like you. It's like your twin has unconditional love for you. And they've been practicing self-love. They're not attracted to anyone but you. They're not fantasizing or daydreaming about anyone but you. They only see you. And whoever this karmic partner is, they're pissed. They're stressed out. Because something that they felt like would be easy, it turned out to be a waste of time. Something that they weren't going to gain anything out of. Yeah, everything backfired. You have a karmic feminine. They were trying to use children. As I said, this is someone who chose every angle. They got that desperate. When one thing did not work, they went to something else. That did not work, they went to something else. And everything failed. Yeah, equal give and take. Whatever this person did, whatever they put out, they got right back. And they felt like this person would, you know, if this is someone who has kids and these are kids that are not your twin kids, they were trying to use these kids so they could keep stability. Like they wanted them to feel sorry for them. They could have said, hey, me and my kids don't have anywhere to go. And they felt like your twin would come in and balance something out with equal give and take. And this could have been what they were doing in the past. But they weren't getting the same equal give and take. Now they want equal give and take. And they view you as their equal. Yeah, a karmic soulmate, which is this karmic feminine, is someone that was using them for stability. You have warning. Somebody definitely warned them about this person. Then you have celibate. Facing jail time. So somebody could be facing some type of jail time or got wrapped up in some type of situation. And they could have either, you know, chose to be celibate or they had no choice but to be celibate. Yeah, something like that. If this is someone who felt like they would be able to keep your twin stuck, trapped for stability, they could have ended up going through some type of legal situation and went to jail. And they couldn't even be around your twin. Now, if they were still like connected to a family member while they're facing some type of jail time, or they could have been literally in jail, taking where it resonates, the family member was communicating with this ex, and they're behind the scenes doing a lot to try to prove a point that they could not prove. You could be someone that's celibate as well. And if this isn't your twin who went through some type of legal situation and they're facing jail time, this ex is facing jail time. It's like they tried to do something in a tricky or sneaky way, and now they could be going to jail for this. Because it's like this person, their main focus was to keep trying to reconfuse your twin. And this is at a time that they're no longer confused. They're not confused about being in love with you. They just realized that they were in a very immature energy and they needed to get their emotions balanced out. Heal from something that had nothing to do with whoever this ex is or you. It had to do with them. This could be childhood trauma, things that they endured when they were younger. And it has hindered them as an adult. Yeah, this person could have stooped low and did something to land them in a legal situation. This is someone that's very immature. And they feel like you and your twin reconnecting is going to end in success. Now, they could have felt like they would be able to gain some type of success if they could keep your twin confused and to get them to think that they're you. But it didn't work. Yeah, definitely help your twin to reevaluate their entire life and make proper changes that they needed to make. We have true love. And we have Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. One of these people could be a Scorpio. And then you have isolation. You have spying and blockages. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like two different people were definitely trying to make sure your twin did not come towards you. They stayed away from you. And they both were spying. The family member and this ex were spying, trying to create blockages. And it's like your twin could have isolated yourself from these two people once they started seeing the truth. Because they could have been confused as to how did this ex know something. They put two and two together while they're, seeing or realizing that this ex wants to be you. And they could have felt like this ex is someone who doesn't even know you. They don't know that they're in love with you. But this is someone that was definitely using magic to keep your twin confused way before they got exposed and way before your twin ended out a cycle with them. Yeah, you have guilty. And then you have indecisive. This is someone who feels like they were blinded from the truth, whoever your twin is. They feel like whoever this ex is, whatever they were doing to keep them confused for a long time, it was hidden from them. They were not aware, they weren't paying attention, and they were stuck. Like once they came to the realization and reevaluated whatever they were warned about, they were stuck in guilt for a long time. They feel like despite the distance, you and them are inseparable. The love is always there. They feel like in the past, your twin felt like they would never be able to change. And it's because they could have been operating out of their shadow side a lot. But you have helped them to see their flaws. You have helped them to work on their shadow side. And they've definitely stopped a habit. Something that they were doing over and over again. Something that they felt like they had to do or they were accustomed doing. They had what they had to do or they were just accustomed to doing. And this could have been, staying attached to whoever this ex is. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely have been, the way that they feel about you, this is not new. While they were attached to this ex, they have been daydreaming about you. Their emotions has grew stronger now that they're no longer attached to this ex. They're not confused. They're wishing something did not last as long as it did. This could be an overall toxic cycle. And this could also be them allowing this ex to confuse them. Because they weren't aware. They weren't able to discern that this is someone that was using spell work over them. Yeah, they feel like at that time they lost their self for a little while. But they couldn't see it. It's like they were blindsided. You have I love you. I look for you everywhere. I don't react when people mention you. And this could be this family member. Like they could be trying to dig information out of your twin for this ex. And they're just not reacting because they've caught on to this family member educating this ex. This is sad. Yeah, this is someone who definitely stays up at night thinking about you. And they feel like at the time that they could have like disconnected because they didn't know how to show any emotion to you. They didn't want you to get close to them because they felt like they were too vulnerable, or they just was not mature enough, and they didn't want you to see them in that type of state. They didn't want you to feel like they were weak or something like that. But they've been working hard to become a better person. They're realizing this ex is someone who knew exactly what they were doing, and they felt like they would succeed or something would be successful, but it backfired. Yeah, they love you unconditionally. And they couldn't change this with magic. They couldn't change this trying to, confuse them by acting like you, trying to look like you, talk like you. Yeah. Now they have some type of good news, and they're wishing that they can share this with you. They could be waiting for the right time to connect with you. Yeah, but they definitely overcame whatever obstacles that they were facing. And they're wanting to embrace this connection that you and them share. Yeah, and it's like whoever this ex is and this family member, they became obsessed. It's like they were just focusing on this one situation way too heavy, way too hard. And it's like they didn't want to take a step back. Now, they could have been forced to take a step back if this backfired and somebody got caught up in a legal situation and they're facing some type of jail time. Yeah, it's like you get what you put out. And in their mind, they were doing things strategically, sneaky. They were under the impression that they would never get caught. Nobody would ever find out. Yeah. These are people, their main focus was to keep your twin in an energy of thinking negative about you, creating roadblocks. If they found out that you were your twin's twin before your twin found out, they felt like they could have them in the energy of thinking negative about spirituality. If they seen that you're someone that's enlightened, you're aware, you could have been warning your twin about different things, so they would be able to be aware or just use their intuition. They ended up getting scared. And they wanted them to fear spirituality, even though this ex uses it in a negative way. Yeah, you're someone that's very wise. And you've helped your twin to get enlightened, even though you and them are not attached to each other physically. It's that spiritual bond and spiritual connection that has helped them to get their life balanced out. They've been able to find time for their self, especially if they were just juggling way too much, focusing on things that were not important or things that they shouldn't have been focused on or felt responsible for. Yeah, they definitely chose to just isolate their self, cleanse their energy, release negative and unnecessary commitments, attachments. They didn't want this ex to feel like they could rely on them anymore. It's like they were teaching this ex a lesson after they had learned the lesson that they needed to learn once they got aware. But this ex didn't see it. They were too focused and obsessed on trying to stop your twin from coming towards you. And they were able to use a middleman, a family member, to encourage them to not come toward you. But this has only helped them to see the truth. Now it's like they're in the energy of only getting in connections, or it's like they feel like if they've, as I say, if they have woken up, they're no longer confused. This is someone who is waiting on divine time, and they feel like they're being guided to connect with you. But it's only going to happen when they're ready, when you're ready. And nobody will be able to create confusion. Nobody will be able to stop anything that is destined to take place for you in your life, or someone that you're destined to do things with, partner up with, the person that's made for you. These are people that have stressed their self out, being obsessed over something that they could not change. They only kept their self confused.